Spoiler alert. I'm talking about a film. A classic. Where Eagles Dare. Oh, brilliant film. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. This is Danny Boy over. One of the best clips in action movie history. Yeah. He does say that quite a few times in the film, does. Richard Burton. There's Richard Burton, there's loads of other actors in it, and Clint Eastwood. Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood. Oh, awesome. The basic synopsis of the story is, Clint Eastwood is a ranger, American Army ranger, and the Brits have roped him into this into this mission to go and rescue these guys that have been captured, and they're in some bloody this. I'm sure they give it a name, but it's a big ass. Oh, excuse me. It's a castle. Castle somewhere in America. Somewhere in Germany. There's lots of snow. Brilliant. So it's a rescue mission. They've got to go in and get these guys because they've been captured by the enemy. And at the briefing, it's, these boys have been caught, fucking hell, and they've got vital information. And if the Nazis, if the Nazis get this information out of these guys, fucking hell, the jig is up. It's going to cause a lot of problems. So we need to go in and rescue them. Ordinarily it'd be a question of fuck them. Right? Fuck them. They got caught. Too bad. But on this occasion, it's going to cause ructions if they start singing like canaries, whilst under duress at the hands of the Nazis. Well, because in the briefing, one of the people in briefing puts forward the suggestion, well, why don't we just flatten the place with, just bomb it. That'll shut them up. Well, and there's some reason, one of the people involved is something to do with somebody else, one of other allies. They want to... These other folk won't take too kindly to us Brits just, who gives a fuck, let's kill them. Us heartless bastards just putting a bit of white privilege over the top of it and fucking it off. That won't be, no, it's not good. So there's to send this ragtag bunch of people in to rescue these lads. It turns out this is actually a ruse. It turns out this is it's a plot within a plot. Because British intelligence has got wind that there's some ne'er-do-well within the system who's giving Nazis details. So this is like a plot to root them out. It's like, we've got these people here, so the Nazis think, and then this crew turn up and like, well, actually, this is actually what's going on here. Yeah, do you realise? And they manage to get information and blah blah blah. It's a good old twist and turn. And wait a minute, what the fuck? However, that's not for me as a gun nut. That is not the bit that just gets my attention. The best bit of all time. Well, they try to make their way out of this castle, and a firefight ensues, a gun battle on this corridor. Oh, it's just awesome. This gun battle. It's so fucking hilarious. It's brilliant. It's been said that as far as war movies are concerned, there's before Saving Private Ryan, and then there's after Saving Private Ryan. And the opening scene of Saving Private Ryan, when they're on the beach, it's just mad slaughter. Goes, so I'm led to believe, goes some way towards putting across the absolute mad slaughter that is war. The actual, what cards are going to come out of the hat fucking situation you find yourself in. And the absolute headless chicken violence that's just mad, mad slaughter. Just fucking hell. And how people handle guns. There's kind of, things are becoming a bit more realistic in films, generally speaking. Well, this particular scene in Where Eagles Dare, where it kicks off down this corridor, Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood have got these guys into a room and they're trying to get them out. Get out of this room. And that's it. There's a radio. I mean, he's been radioing. Oh, Richard Burton there. Richard Burton's character. He's been radioing back to UK. Updates, all the way through the film. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. It's one of the famous quotes of the film. Broadsword calling Danny Boy. This is Danny Boy. Over. Well, they get into the radio room in this castle, and trouble is by now the jig's up. The Nazis are on the case. They're on it. Who are these cunts? Get there. Get them stopped. Well, so Richard Burton's got himself into this room with this big radio transmitter, and he's on blower. He's on radio, transmitting. But it's at the door there. Other side of the doors, Clint Eastwood holding off basically half of the Wehrmacht down other end of this corridor. It's fucking awesome. I mean, it's good old Clint, He's got, I don't know what the gun is. It's a submachine gun that was issued in World War I. I'm assuming it's chambered in 9mm. It's that machine with big long fucking magazine down at the bottom of it. He's giving it all he can down this corridor towards these troops that are on the way. These troops that are throwing hand grenades at him. He's picking them up, throwing the cunts back. Have some of that, you cunts, you Nazi bastards. Especially, it's like a stone, it's just stone walls on this bloody, what is it? This castle, And he's, the ricochet. It'd been an awesome ricochet festival, And then at one point, these troops that are, the QRF force, I'm assuming, from Castle and that, they set up it might be an MG39, it might be an MG42, I don't know. It's that fucking German machine gun that belches more bullets out of it than soft Mick. Down other end of this corridor, fucking spanking off rounds after round. And old Richard there's on, other side of this wooden door. Best acoustic wadding in the world ever, this wooden door on this room. So he's on other side of the door on radio to boys back in UK. Sorry, broadsword, I didn't hear a fucking word of what he said. Because it's racket going on at your end. Can you fucking get him to knock it off for a minute so I can hear what he's saying? No, it's just, broadsword calling Danny Boy, and obviously, this intense conversation, at length, with all details and that. It's just awesome. It's fantastic. Like I say, it's one of the best shootout scenes in a film ever. Accuracy-wise, it's probably so wide of the mark. Like I say, it's so, yeah. I'll go out and I'll say it now. It's so wide of the mark, it's not even fucking funny. But then it's good. It's so fucking hilarious, it's good. And it's not really... It's quite a long way into the film. It's near the end. It's nearer to the end than it is to the start of the film, but there's plenty more shit goes on after that. Fucking brrr, spanking off this MG42 down this corridor. Good old Clint Eastwood. At the other end, still got time to throw hand grenades back at them. Yeah, you wankers. Have them back. Have a bit of that. You're baddies. Don't you know that? You might not realise it yet, but you're baddies. We're goodies. We're gonna win. No, Clint Eastwood.